Hello once again, everybody. Steve Peliquin with a rundown of last week in Louisiana Raging Cajun softball. The Cajuns opened up Sun Belt Conference play as they went to Mobile, Alabama, and took 2 out of 3 from the 24th ranked South Alabama Jaguars. The Cajuns won the opening game by the final score of 3-2. Took game 2 by the final score of 9-3, and then South Alabama salvaged the final game of the 3-game set on Sunday as the Jaguars defeated the Cajuns by the final score of 8-5. All in all, a good weekend for the Cajuns. I mean, obviously they're disappointed that they didn't complete the sweep on Sunday, but the bottom line is you go on the road and you win 2 out of 3 from South Alabama, who's probably the toughest competition in the Sun Belt Conference. And now you have not only a 1-game lead on them, but a 2-game lead on them, because you have a 1-game lead on them in the conference standings. And then, of course, if it would come to a tiebreaker situation, the Cajuns would win that over South Alabama due to the fact that they win 2 out of 3. So really a 2-game advantage for the Cajuns. You go back and look at the series, and Jordan Wallace, really the story of Game 1 as she threw a complete game, allowing only 2 runs in the game and 3 hits. She struck out 8. And, of course, Kelsey Vincent drove home 2 runs with a double and a home run in the game. And then in Game 2, Vincent continued her hot swinging of the bat. She went 3 for 4 with 2 runs scored and an RBI. And also Haley Hayden scored 4 runs. Lexi Elkins drove home 3 runs with 3 sacrifice flies. And that was really the difference in the doubleheader on Saturday, as the Cajuns did all the little things. They made productive outs, so to speak. They moved runners along, and we talked about the 3 sacrifice flies from Elkins. There was also another run scored where Samantha Walsh drove home a run with the fielder's choice. So of the 9 runs, that's at least 4 that the Cajuns scored without the benefit of a hit. And then, of course, on Sunday, give credit to South Alabama for coming out. The Cajuns scored the first run of the game. South Alabama scored another run in the first inning. South Alabama also scores 2 runs on a bloop single by Stephanie Pilkington in the bottom half of inning number 2. They score another run without the benefit of a hit in the bottom half of inning number 3. And then in the bottom half of the 5th inning, they score 3 runs, courtesy of a home run by Caitlin Griffith. But 2 of those runners reached by being hit by pitches or on base on balls. So the Cajuns gave up way too many runs in the series finale. Runners getting on base via being hit by a pitch, by base on balls, or by errors. There were 2 earned runs in the game, and again, 3 other runners scored in the contest by not getting hit. So, and you really can't do that on the road against a top 25 team. But all in all, a really good weekend for the Cajuns as they win 2 out of 3 from South Alabama. Back in Sun Belt Conference play on Friday, again, kind of a little different weekend. This coming weekend, they'll play a single game Friday night against UTA at Lamson Park, a doubleheader on Saturday. But don't forget about the scheduled road game. Again, this is weather permitting. Wednesday evening, they travel to Natchitoches to take on the Northwestern State Demons. But right now, the Cajuns 17-3 overall in the season, 2-1 in Sun Belt Conference play. Again, disappointing loss on Sunday as the Cajuns unable to capture the sweep, but still winning 2 out of 3 on the road against a top 25 team is awfully good. So all in all, a very successful week for Louisiana's Raging Cajun softball team. We'll be back with you later in the week to preview the upcoming week for ESPN1420.com. I'm Steve Peliquin.